Action!
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Chicago Reacts Movies and TV. I'm Zach. I'm an actor here in the city of Chicago, soon to be worldwide. And as always, on my left and your right, I am joined by the magnificent, marvelous, I've been saying muchacho a lot, but it really does fit. It fits your physique. Because you are...
Muchacho? I'm Michael. I'm also an actor here
oh my God.
in the city of Chicago.
Cringe.
We are back with Chicago Reacts Movies and TV, and we are watching...
What are we watching,
Season 2, Episode 6. Sorry, I was looking at what episode. The Witcher. Yes, this is Dear Friend. Ooh. Dear Friend. Okay.
So yeah, we had so much fun watching the last episode, and we watched these in 2-episode chunks. So
we're excited we caught up. We had a little bit of refreshing to do in our minds because it had been about a month since we've watched it. So
last episode was actually really
getting character names back down and stuff like that. We had some fun with. Hopefully you did too, and didn't roast us too bad in that comment section. But
if you guys
if you did,
if you guys are seeing this video on YouTube, be sure to like it. Thanks for coming to check out the video. But also know that the full uncut reactions with all of our commentary in between is on Patreon. So go check us out on Patreon. If you are watching this on Patreon, thank you so much for your support.
Yes.
It's a blast to be able to do this with you guys, and especially for a fantastic show such as this. So
yeah.
Anything to add there, compadre?
No, I think that's good. I think we should jump into this episode.
Yeah, we need to.
I cannot wait any longer.
We need to. This show is like our Witcher mutagen.
Yes.
Geralt's armor is so sexy, dude.
It's very cool.
Man, Roach is such a handsome
horse. I don't really
horse.
give a shit about what I want.
I'll try and draw it out first. It's some kind of Chernobog.
I don't know what that is, but let me help.
Stay here.
Also, perfect example. Like that last episode, like we needed something like this. So to start episode 6 with the monster.
Yeah, because we didn't catch any fighting.
Right.
They usually have like some sick fighting every other episode.
So good. I would honestly, one thing that we haven't talked about either is like looking at the writers, the individual writers of the episodes, and seeing like how writing style kind of dictates and makes each episode feel different.
Yeah.
So like where we came from last episode to this, like when we left,
mystery, politics, intrigue,
right? And Ciri was very much seeing Geralt as her savior, as her father. She was screaming out to him, and then back to annoyed Ciri. So, that's something we haven't really been tracking, and I don't know, something.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to pay more attention to who's writing each episode. Definitely.
Yo.
Yeah, that's definitely the thing.
Geralt, get back. So that is what we saw, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ciri, go!
Okay, that looks sick.
Did it just pick up Roach?
I could not tell.
Where are they?
I didn't say.
And now Triss is just like, okay, she was a wreck.
I mean, it's been some time.
Sure. But like...
She was literally just had seen Ciri like burn the world.
I know. So, I don't know. Like, even someone who's as mentally strong as her, like, I don't know. Like, you just saw... I don't know how you could even really recover from that. Like, I don't know. That's just crazy. Because that was something at the end of last episode we didn't really talk about either. It was like Triss's.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm actually really interested to see how this relationship.
Yeah, because they had a lot of back and forth in the last one.
Right.
Someone.
What is it?
Is here.
What's happened? Who's here?
Oh, what?
I had a feeling he was gonna go to Kira Warren.
Did he grab the blood?
Lambert!
How did he get there? Aww.
Go up to the rock.
They're so calm.
That thing is wild.
Bro, what the?
That's quite the leap.
Where the fuck are my swords?
Dude, what do those symbols mean? Because that has changed. Like, remember the other?
The last one was scales.
Yeah, and it was very much tilted.
That one looks sort of like flames.
Flames, but it kind of looks like a hand too.
That's what I was thinking, like a hand turning into flames. I'm gonna guess Yen's getting her powers back, if I had to guess. Something about chaos, or unless it has to do with rights. But
so I had a feeling.
yeah, but
that
Yen
that's
also
where-
shoots fire.
Right. I knew that Rents was gonna end up at Kaer Morhen because remember what the bard told him?
What?
The only piece of information he gave about Geralt was he hums and I create a kingdom in the snow.
Right.
So
he
right.
told me about
His homeland.
He says about a home, and
Right. I had a gut feeling that was where we were gonna see him next. I didn't realize that it was gonna be like so soon after that.
I was just curious how he got there. Yeah, that's wild.
Never seen a spa like it.
My favorite thing to do as a girl was flower picking with my mother. After she died, I kept one to...
Just want to paint this picture. This scene is very much giving me Saruman and Gandalf vibes, dude, outside of Isengard. So I'm just like, this relationship kind of scares me, dude.
Yeah,
This
I mean, they're both very powerful.
I know,
kind of
man.
love it, but I'm also like, what are they gonna do?
I know. It's like
they're gonna make some messes.
Yeah, but it warms up your heart so much, you know, to like see them both people.
Yeah, I mean,
that
it's
were
like
very very powerful, but very like independent thinkers coming together. It's like such a beautiful thing. I just do not have a good gut feeling about this.
Yeah.
Whereby it's time for him to stop thinking he's in power, to know you are. The face they see that feeds them every day, that welcomes them in from the cold, is yours.
This is very interesting because
And think about it. Like Yen should have been on that boat, dude. Yen and Yeskil should have been on the boat.
you're getting Eskel and Yeskir
Well,
confused.
no. I'm saying because last episode, when other characters were saying that, they were like Yeskiel. So it's like I was saying Yeskiel last episode, and then you at one point corrected me and said like Yeskil.
No, it's Yeskir. It ends in an R, doesn't it?
No, Yeskiel.
Oh, all right. Well, it's a false name anyway. It's Stendhalian.
Oh,
but
it's
I'm just
it's
saying.
a false name, boy.
Yeah, I'm very curious because a lot of this with his character is filled in from.
To me,
Like it has a very different story. I don't know how he's gonna get to where he was later from like the books or other sources. So his character is fascinating to me.
To me, watching it, both I'm on the most I'm on the most edge, but also like after seeing his relationship kind of with Yen start, you're almost kind of rooting for him a little bit.
Yeah.
So it's like him and Frigilla both are
Frigilla is so strong.
And it's because of her acting.
Oh, she holds power so well.
Oh my god. We've talked about this too. Like Frigilla's actress, her command of her voice is probably some of the best I've seen. Like to me, Fringilla is her voice, and that combined with her very kind of stoic mannerism is just fascinating.
Yeah.
But to me, these two are the two that like I just can't. Like you, I'm excited to see what happens.
Yeah, because reunion after. I mean, the last time they've seen each other was the Battle of Sodden.
Yeah, man.
And lots gone on since then. So this is wild.
He's such a cool looking actor too. Like beard versus now versus
I know, he looks so different.
I had that feeling again. When the China bog came for me. The pull. But I don't think it wanted to hurt me.
It didn't want to hurt you.
Yo, dude. Remember what Ishard was talking about last episode? About the monoliths? What was the name of the thing that, like, was attracting?
The conjunctions of the spheres?
Right. But what he called it something. It was like
a power source? Or
yeah,
like
the power source, dude. It's something to do with fate,
yeah.
and it's very clearly that the monoliths are communicating to get her. So that's clearly what's going on. Man.
If she has elder blood, she's a fucking tinderbox.
By all means.
You think she recite.
I need you to stay by my side. By our side. She's what's most important now.
I think they had ultrasounds back then.
No.
She just is so, like, she knows. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we have a great number of lost works of literature and text here. Now, you were saying you are in need of... I need information. Information.
This guy's so good, dude. This guy's...
Yeah, this is very fun.
We know lots of things.
Dude, that guy is fantastic.
Yeah.
Yen's there, dude?
I think she's gonna find Geralt before she finds Ciri.
Mm-hmm.
How is this possible?
I don't care.
All I want is for this baby to live. To have a life.
All you have to do is push.
Push! Here we go.
This all seems really foreboding with Kahir around now.
Yeah.
Like, I'm kind of like... something bad's gonna happen.
No magic.
Set, dude. There it is.
I
the
know.
blue and the
orange.
again.
That's so... They use that color so much in the show. And I mean, obviously blue, like, those are great contrasting colors. But in every... I mean, in every location, it's this blue and this orange.
Right.
And it's... Oh, but I mean, just look how safe this place feels with how much it's glowing.
Yeah,
you
we
still get that contrast. But man, these sets are beautiful. I mean, just stunning.
Like,
the set design for this show is so cool. I mean, the spaces feel so unique. Like Keir Moran, compared to this, compared to Cintra, like they're all so unique, such unique destinations.
Right. So I, like, to be honest, a confession to all you guys, like this, when I watch this, I, like, one of my dreams as an actor is to be able to live as someone else, but through, like, a set like this.
Yeah.
Like, it even despite however much success that a particular show or movie that I ever did would have, to me, being able to just be present on a set like this and immerse myself in a different world is like, I would be able to walk away and say that, hey, I had this dream and I was able to see it through. So seeing how beautifully done that they've done the sets and imagining what type of universe that creates for these actors, it only helps to make their jobs that much easier.
Oh yeah.
Right?
I mean, I love, like, you know, even the smaller scale stuff, like being on set and getting in costume, like all that adds so much to the feeling of the character. And I can hardly imagine what it's like to be on this set. Obviously, then they're trucking in big cameras and all this stuff and putting them right in your face. But, I mean, for these sets, obviously they have this set, and it's just so cool.
Yeah, and one of the things that I treasure the most about an actor is that relationship that you develop with that person that you are becoming, that you create. And to be given this as like a tool to build that relationship and to solidify it even more so, like that is the dream, guys. Yeah. That is the dream. So
that's awesome.
Took me a while to be freed, or to feel anything at all, really.
Look at you now. You gave them.
Even like in this scene, like the cinematography is so smart too, because they like in that scene where it's at their backs and they're looking out into the crowd, and Fringilla is the one that's looking out at like what the connection to that god or whatever that like gave them, provided for them, and it's like she has grown so much in this series. And you think the same of Kahir, but like he's not looking out at them; he's looking at her.
Yeah.
And then you have this like very clear stone column.
They're so divided,
separate and divided,
like physical.
And like,
it's so like
So the cinematography in the show too is something that like I have really come to appreciate as well, and that in conjunction with the things like the color and the editing, and it's just really,
they've created such a rich world,
right?
And I think it's cool. Like they definitely have more like. They have a bigger budget to create these really cool sets compared to... I think they did a great job in season 1, but it just goes so much further in season 2, and it's very cool.
Right.
So cool.
I think we talked too about like how COVID, like even from our perspective, kind of definitely has had its impact on like number of scenes where like crowds kind of... We talked about this, I think, in the first and second episodes. But they still were able to accomplish a lot during these times too, and that like the scenes never feel like empty. You know?
No. Well, and they've had some obviously bigger scenes. I mean, even just. And I'm curious though if some of these were shot, like obviously, oftentimes they're not shot in order. So I wonder what if this was shot pre. Pandemic and post. Yeah.
We were talking about it at the Battle of Sodden, remember? The aftermath of Sodden. Like there were all the that was something that came up in that conversation.
But because they just had a bunch of like all the elves out training. Like I wonder that would have been a nightmare to shoot if it was post pandemic. Yeah. Oh, let's see if Kahir does something creepy and weird.
Even this set is dope.
I know. These two characters, I love them.
Yeah.
They're so quirky and fun. It's such like a... it's just unique. Like, it's so cool, the different characters that this world has. It's so rich.
Oh, yeah.
Nice scar, shithead.
Firefucker.
Unfortunately, yes.
Take theory. I'll find you afterwards.
Does he not have his swords? No, he doesn't.
He don't need them.
Shoot. Oh, that's...
Siri!
I know for a fact, a drop of her blood could change the world. In the wrong hands, she will destroy it.
Woo! Oh, man. So good.
God damn it, dude.
It's gonna
Now we gotta wait freaking 4 weeks, dude.
Is it Yara? Is that the new... Was that the nerdy kid? Is that what we're rating it out of?
We could, for his sake, we could rate it out of.
Yeah. I guess we could... We didn't... Actually, we could rate it out of... Rinses?
No. Yaris.
Yaris. Okay, cool.
Poor boy.
Yaris it is. Oh, that was good. I'm gonna give that one a 9.
That I think was also an 8.5. I feel like
I'm giving it a solid 9.
When I realize that I feel so much more like adventurous when Geralt's out in the field. And when Geralt's like stagnant, I feel like sometimes the episode is a little bit short of action. Though at the end of that, we got some major action. And also with the Chernobog at the beginning, but
we had some major action in that episode. And that ending fight was sick. Yeah, I mean that's the fun stuff.
That was amazing. I think I'm gonna give it 8.5 as well.
Yeah, I found that episode very exciting. There were a lot of like nods, like foreshadowing stuff that I was picking up on, that I thought was well done. I thought the whole like tension between Yen and Geralt and Ciri that whole time was interesting. I just really enjoyed it. So I thought that was very fun. I love that episode.
It still is. There's still so much building up that was happening in that episode. And so it is kind of amazing that's how I felt about last episode, that it was really building up and climbing up.
But it's still building, but here we are. There's pieces are shifting, but we're not there yet. And it's like, oh man, shoot.
Yeah, there are so many questions now between what's gonna happen with Jahir and Fringilla.
It's making me want to like rewatch the episodes before, because now I mean we're getting to the point where it's like a couple months since we watched the first like 2 episodes, and it'd be really fun. So before we watch the next 2, I might have to binge.
Yeah, dude, I don't
the
blame
next
you.
one.
Yeah,
but it's also making me want to like. It's so interesting, like the different like the pieces that they're taking from the book, but also what they're expanding on, either adding to or shrinking, depending on, or like making more simple, or that versus like the video game, which we're still playing, we're still very early game, but it's also making me like, where are they pulling different sources from? Because like even the imagery of the wild hunt looked similar to some of the imagery they used for the in the video game,
right,
in the Witcher 3. So I think it's really cool how they've developed the story, but also continue to nod to the source material, in a way that, like, I think is both honoring of the original fan base, but also making it exciting, for new people coming in, but also exciting for like, hey, it's not just like, we didn't just take all of the cutscenes from The Witcher 3 and turn it into a show,
or we didn't copy one of the books verbatim.
Like it's adding to the depth of the world, which I think is really cool.
Yeah, clearly everybody that is making this is just so passionate but so committed to. Not only to staying true to the lore, but also expanding on it in their own creative ways. Which
Henry Cavill like waited and put so much time, and I'm like, that's one person's obviously passion for the project, but I think it like weighs into like the other people that I'm sure like when you have that energy at the start of a project from the people who are creating it, that tends to carry over to everyone else who's getting on board, is at least my personal experience. Like, and I think that's so exciting.
Yeah, it leads to people being more accountable by nature of the excitement and commitment that the others are feeling. So I think it does. I think it.
I think when you are passionate about something and you hear someone like, yeah, you're excited, it's like, yeah, I want to be as excited as you are. It creates like such a good atmosphere for creativity, and like you see, I think like this show works on a lot of levels, and it's obviously very engaging and fun to watch. So
yeah.
So I'm giving it 9. You're giving it 8.5 yards.
I'm gonna give it 8.5 because for me, I think that I think that both episodes were just really good. I don't think I could pick which one I liked better. You know, I guess is why we get the same. But.
Give us your rating and your thoughts in that comment section down below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and if you're watching this on Patreon, thank you so much for the support. If you're not, hey, consider checking out Patreon. We would really appreciate it. You get the full unedited reaction.
And also
some extras.
Yeah, if you're interested in watching us game, or you're interested in watching Michael play The Witcher, check out Chicago Plays. That's our Twitch channel, and now we have started a YouTube channel as well, where we're going to archive all of our old Twitch streams, so you as an audience can catch up on stuff and hang out with us for a bit there too. So be sure to check that out as well.
And with that, I think we'll see you next time.
Chicago Reacts.
Movies and TV.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.